Overstanding Podcast. We lit. We got Mama Wanna. We got Mama Wanna in here. Y'all know how we do, man. We talk about different topics. Oh, my niggas. Ziggy. My niggas slick in this motherfucking leg. We talk about different topics. Nah, man, we talk about everything. We gonna it's basically like Overstanding Podcast is basically like if the walls could talk type shit. Like that's how I want this shit to be. Like, know what I mean? The setting. Niggas just it's like people just having a regular conversation talking about different topics. Y'all go fucking ask some questions, topics y'all want to bring up or whatever the case may be. Put y'all input on it. We gonna
Just saying.
since we got Mama Juan on here, we gonna get into like health in the community. We gonna start off with that. We gonna start off light and we gonna take a ride. So give us some input about like making sure our health is good, what we can do and shit for us and our community.
Well, y'all can definitely come shop up with me. I got everything that y'all need.
Okay.
And if I don't got it, I will get it. Hit me up. Any concerns that you may have, anything that's bothering y'all, health-wise, spiritually, all of that, y'all can hit me up, and I'm gonna do my best to try to help you, cause I love y'all, and I'm here to serve my people. So holla at me. I got a new website. It's on my page, Mama Wanna Pharmacy on Facebook. It doesn't have all my products on there, but it got enough products for y'all to look through and shop up. If you know, you know. But I would say that health is not only what you eat. I feel like it's everything. The company you keep, where you live,
Yeah, this is right here.
the type of energy you have around you, the type of music you listen to, where you go, everything matters, and it's gonna make a difference in your life. So you can start by changing your environment first. I think once you start realizing how important the company you keep is, I think your diet will change easily after that. So that's what I could give y'all. Be serious about the company you keep and the people, friends, their environment, all of that matters.
You think like in our community, as far as like us black people, do you think like we really don't care, but you think we like slack on our health, like taking care of our shit? Like
I don't think I know, but I don't think it comes from a place where we don't care. I feel like we don't know no better. I don't think it's just we don't care. I think we have so much on our plate. We gotta pick and choose what we want to focus on and what we want to put energy into. And I think for me personally, like I know better, but I don't do better all the time. Like, you know. So as far as food goes, it's easier for me to, all right, let me order some pizza tonight if I got a busy day. Even though I know like cheese and dairy isn't the best thing for me to eat. I don't think we just don't care. I just feel like we don't know better, and we just got a lot on our plate. So we just sometimes we pick and choose what's the easier route.
You think pork is bad for us?
I don't think I know it is. It ain't.
I eat pork.
It's okay. All right, you eat pork. You picking and choosing. You pick and choose what you wanna like. Pick your poison.
You know why I feel like
Everything is bad though. Really, chicken is terrible. All of it's bad. I don't think that pork is any worse than chicken.
What makes chicken bad?
Everything. They are in control of the food, right? When you think about it, just around here, how many farms do you even see? So you gotta think, where are y'all even getting all this chicken from?
From them. Right, you're right.
So chicken and pork is on the same level to me. Chicken, pork, beef, all that shit is the same to me. It's no different to me.
You got a good ass point with that.
Yeah, like they're mass production. Like they injecting the animals with vaccines. Like for me personally, I don't get any vaccines, and I didn't get any in years. But the food that we eat, they still getting it to us. So all of it is
a lot bigger than it used to be.
So I feel like pick and choose, cause like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not like the healthiest eater, but the decisions that I make outside of like my food diet make me healthy.
I'm the worst. I'm telling you, I only eat shit that's not good for me.
Listen.
Y'all niggas, look at his face. This nigga like, what?
But you can.
I'm gonna tell you why. And y'all gonna think this is crazy. I got a crazy analogy about this shit, right? I feel like everything that's not good for us is good for us. It's good to us. Like, I feel like shit that's good for us tastes nasty. People that's fucked up to us, we want the most, or we like the most.
Yeah, but that's like trauma
everything is like a fucking backwards situation.
That's like trauma bonding. That's like being addicted to something. That's just just because. I guess just because it's kind of right doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
Just because it make you feel good doesn't make it right. Like.
But why shit that's supposed to be good for us taste so nasty?
Why it costs so much?
Only because we were introduced to the bad shit first. If you only knew about the good shit first, then it wouldn't. Yeah. The other shit, cause like when you stop eating meat, like for me, I don't really eat chicken that much, right? So when I eat it, I can taste. For me, I can taste the chemicals and all of that crazy shit in it. I can taste it partially because I know it's in there, but just
but you
because
grew up eating the good shit.
Nigga, didn't I grow up with you? Nigga.
I'm saying, like, how you, like, switch your shit like that?
Because I had no choice. When the pandemic hit, it's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So you started eating different once the pandemic hit?
Now, I mean, I've always been the type of person that, like, I'm going to try to choose the healthier option, like, versus, like, the bad option.
What made you get on that path? Like,
just like being holistic and herbs and stuff.
Yeah.
The pandemic, seeing me being inside of my house, because the twins were like maybe 6 months old, right? I went back to work and I had like a very long maternity leave. So I went back to work and like within the first month that I went back to work, the twins got the flu. And that scared me because I didn't even, like, I really didn't know what to do. So I'm going back to work and now y'all talking about corona and, oh, nah, y'all bugging. I can't leave my babies at home and in a daycare just to come work for y'all. And the type of job I had, I was a caseworker, so I'm constantly around people. I got sick one time and I was like out for days straight, headaches, all of that type of stuff. So I had no choice but to heal myself, heal my family. And then once I was able to get that break from work, focus on my kids, focus on my family, I was able to come up with solutions for my community too. No, bye. Okay. I'm not going to put my kids' life at risk. I'm not going to put my health at risk to go work for somebody else. It just never made sense to me.
You think that, what's the name, the pandemic was a good thing for us? Or
I think that the pandemic was the best thing that happened to me in 35 years. For us as black people. I feel like it was a wake-up call. Even though everybody didn't wake up from the pandemic, I feel like a lot of us did. And it was a reality check. It was a reality check.
Shit like that,
especially like for our age group.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Do you think shit like that is how we should look at life, period?
It's real out here. Yes. I
No,
feel
I'm
like
saying,
that,
like,
yes.
you know how the pandemic was basically supposed to be a fucked up thing. But
everything that they do to kill us and that's fucked up to stop us, we overcome it. So we can overcome shit when they throw it at us. Why we can't overcome the shit that's right here in front of our face with each other? Why we can't work on that? Y'all got so scared about a pandemic when niggas is dying every day.
That's a fact.
right.
So
Nah, that's a fact.
I don't know. Niggas don't listen to me though.
Nah. What I want to say is about the food shit. Then we're gonna go into something else. For me, I feel like I've been my whole life, like I said, I've been eating bad shit, right? And I've been like, I feel like I've been fine. Like, I can climb a fucking building.
No,
like,
you're not fine.
I feel like I've been healthy. Like I've been good.
Fine. You're not fine. You could be much better. And it's just that you are a black man, so you got that extra strength. You got that specialness inside of you. So you good, but you're not good.
So you think
could
I
be
could
better.
be like stronger? Or like,
Hell yeah, nigga. Man.
but that's what I'm saying. I never really. I'm a type of person. I don't really get sick.
Listen, and part of being sick is letting your energy and your vibe and your mind get that low from you being that scared. That's what gets you sick, because the whole pandemic, I know I had COVID countless times, and I never really felt like I had COVID because I never even let my mind get that low to be scared, because once you do that, it attacks you. You get what I'm saying? You can't even allow yourself to. It's not all about your immune system.
Yeah.
It's about your immune system, but it's not. Like,
Yeah. Nah, for me, I feel like the same way the pandemic did for you, I feel like that's what have to happen for me to start eating better. Like I have to get sick or something. You know what I'm saying? I can't just cut it off and I've been good. Like I need something that's gonna make me be like, nah, I can't do this no more.
but I think that goes back to like when we talking about health, the people that you have around you.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody that you are around is eating healthier, it's gonna trickle down on you. Like, you know, like the company you keep. Like, you gotta have somebody around you
Right, right.
eating better. Even if you the type of person that eat better, right?
Right.
You the person that just don't drink, or you the type of person that
Somebody
be in
said
the
they love
gym.
you.
We all, thank you. We all need to have something. We all need to bring it to the table, because we all gotta learn from each other, and we could just rise higher.
All right. So my next question is this. So why do you think, as far as like African American people, you African American?
I'm African.
Okay. So why do you think, as us as people, why you think we didn't trust the vaccine?
Why would you?
Okay.
Why would you?
I could tell you why.
Yeah, plenty of reasons why. Like, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people that I serve didn't trust the vaccine, because when they got sick, I was able to address it for them. Well, give them something to address it for themselves. So if this is supposed to be the end of the world for us, y'all was talking about shutting down the stores, we can't come outside, all of that type of shit. Y'all put us under pressure when it really wasn't nothing. This shit wasn't nothing more than a flu. You get what I'm saying? Y'all made us so scared, we didn't have no choice but to tap in. So if we know how we could just heal ourselves with herbs, and we know that we survived that, why the fuck would we get a vaccine at the end of all this shit? We done made it through already.
It was also a huge opportunity for people to make money.
Yeah, they put pressure on like
People don't
state
realize
You could
that.
get these
When they
french
said
fries
that,
if you get the
gotta get
vaccine.
this.
Nigga, what?
There was huge opportunities for people
could
to
get
make
these french
money.
fries.
I mean, people were losing their jobs if they didn't take the
And
vaccine.
guess what they
crazy
doing in New York? They gotta pay niggas back
They
for
got a lot
that.
of
So
people
just
losing
stand your
their
ground. That's a life lesson. Stand your ground. Stand for something, because if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything, bro.
That's a fact.
And I know everybody's not in a position to kind of lose their job, but sometimes, like, you got to think about what our ancestors did. Like, they was putting their life on the line for us to rise up. We ain't where we need to be, but niggas had to die for us to be here right now, sitting on this couch doing what we doing. So sometimes you really got to take that loss. And it's a reality check about your partner, your family, your friends, everything. Because if I'm hanging around you and you can't hold me up, or I can't hold you up, listen. It's quick.
I feel like it shouldn't have been like forced upon us. In the
Nah,
first
never.
place.
All right, let me get into this next one. This gonna be last about the health shit.
Okay.
Do you think like girls getting the surgeries that they doing now? Is that like, do you think that like fuck up their health or no?
I honestly think that it's gonna have some side effects in the future.
In the future?
Yes.
I do too.
I don't trust. Like, cause we young now, so it's not gonna be nothing now. I feel like maybe 20, 30 years from now, yeah, something gonna happen. Something ain't gonna be right.
And some people don't forget, bro. Some people die from that.
On the
surgery.
table,
On
but
the
they
table.
on the table from they dying from people are not being honest with their doctors. A lot of people are going out of the country, and when you go out of the country, like, they don't ask
They
you
don't
for
really
all the
care.
same things
They don't really
like
care.
they
That's
do
true.
here. They're gonna they worried about how you look, so they're gonna suck you dry.
Yeah.
And you need
So basically, if you have certain health conditions, you shouldn't be even getting that surgery in the first place.
yeah, they're not gonna just let anybody hop on the table in America.
So if they telling you that, if that's the case, your health conditions, nigga, that right there should let you know right there. Shouldn't be getting this shit.
I feel like get what you want.
Yeah, get it, but that shit can fuck with your health if you
But
got
don't
health.
go
gonna
to
pay the
another
price,
country.
though.
Don't
You
go to another country to get it,
What's
because
the surgery though?
clearly
Any surgery,
Anything.
BBL, anything.
Anything,
The
nigga.
girls are
Breast.
getting done.
Nigga,
Done up.
anything. Lips.
Yeah, all of that shit.
That
like,
goes for
Nigga, they getting
men
lip
too.
fillers.
niggas too.
There's
But-
men. There's men getting the body surgeries.
seen
and-
that.
What's the
I
dude
seen
name?
that.
That's around-
Niggas trying to make their
Don't
dick
forget.
bigger.
Bam Man
That guy-
Kevo.
Yeah, he got that.
Oh yeah, I saw him looking like
Niggas ain't hear that.
yeah. SpongeBob.
Ziggy was on that shit. Yeah, that's
Said
it.
Ziggy, say it again. Ziggy trying to make his dick bigger.
Say it again.
I didn't say that.
Whoa.
I said, Cambo nigga.
Pause.
Hold on.
Nah.
Cambo nigga.
Cut that.
We don't do that on this show.
Alright, so look.
Nah, Bam Man Kevo, he got his
whole body
pecs
done.
and like you gotta see the picture of him.
Bro got his
Yeah, he
up.
look like
this.
SpongeBob.
Bro got his upper body done.
He looked like SpongeBob.
Yeah,
For a fact.
Straight like that, upper body.
That's what I want to ask you, right? Mama, wow.
Super arms.
Do you judge other parents on how they raise their kids?
Yes, absolutely. We need to. We need to hold each other accountable.
Mhm.
We need to judge each other. Parent, whoever, everybody in our community need to be judged.
Like our neighbors and shit?
Everybody, especially in
Like what you
neighborhoods.
think we should do? Like we should say.
Hold everybody accountable. When there is an issue that presents itself, because we're talking about kids, right?
How they raise their
Yeah,
kids.
because they're the future.
Right.
So if you want to let your little son beat my daughter ass, right? And you're not gonna say nothing to him, guess what? First of all, my daughter got other sisters and they're gonna jump him. But aside from that, he gonna grow up in society trying to take his anger out on females. So yeah, I'm gonna judge you. Check your kids. Yeah, I'm judging. I'm judging parents.
Judging them, and saying something to them.
I'm judging everybody.
But
first of all.
what would you say to them? I'm asking like what
Oh,
advice would you give them? Like
listen, when I don't know, I have issues. Like I talk to people. Like
Yeah.
I reach out to people whenever I have an issue with my kids, somebody else's kids. I could just see somebody kid in the street and be like, "Oh, you look like such and such." They be like, "Oh, that's my mother." I'm calling your mother. Like It's not always easy to get through to people because sometimes they don't want. Sometimes they don't care.
It's hard.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes they really just don't care because of how the way they were raised. And then sometimes my daughter calling me talking about kids. Sometimes people just really don't see nothing wrong with what they do.
What they're doing, that's a fact.
I'm not.
because maybe they don't think what they doing is wrong.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
only that. It's just that I feel like she said, accountability is a hard pill to swallow. So once you tell them like, yo, your daughter over here messing up, or your son over here doing this, now that person is looking at you a certain way, like, man, how dare you? How dare you tell me about my daughter? You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people today, we lose a lot of friends like that because a lot of people don't like hearing the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what they say, the truth hurts. As soon as you start telling
All right,
some
but
shit,
so we need to. Why don't we think of a better way to to handle that?
Be accountable. That's the only way we gonna move forward, bro. Hold everybody around you
I'm
accountable.
saying ain't no other way we could do that without them like feeling like
We not saving nigga feelings.
Right.
I don't care about your feelings. We trying to save our kids, bro. We trying to move forward as
you got to think about the
together,
future.
like as a community, as a nation. Like we trying to move forward. Fuck your feelings. Let's get it together.
yeah. A lot of times though, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah, nah, that too.
So if you be like,
I don't never come at
if you
niggas
start the
crazy, though.
conversation off like this, like yo, I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say that.
Exactly.
I'm
Nah,
like,
you
hey,
shouldn't
can I-
say it like that. You
Strict.
should be like, yo,
Strict.
Nah.
I feel like you shouldn't really say it like that. I feel like you should be like, hey, start off with something else.
Nah,
So that's gonna
listen.
that's gonna
Let
start.
me hear how you
Hold
should say it, Tom.
on. That's gonna
Let me
start
hear
the
how you should say it.
conversation off. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you know what I'm saying? You guys are already talking. So then that's when I feel like you should throw it in because, like I said, a lot of people don't know how to take shit. So if you start off like, yo, your kid over here fucking up, they like, what? What you mean my kid over here fucking up?
Man, listen.
But you have to
I
throw
got
something
something to say.
because you gotta understand. Like some people don't know how to take shit, bro.
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
a
people.
fact.
That's a problem with our
But
community.
that's why you gotta give
We
it
don't
you gotta
know.
deliver it
People,
different.
period.
Yeah, you gotta
not just our community,
We
but I'm
speaking
just
of
saying
us,
because we all. Now I mean, like I'm just saying as far as
deliver
us,
it different from the ones that
as far as us, because you know what I'm saying, like I feel like I've been through all this shit. People don't know how to take shit. So what they normally do, they normally react to whatever you said, and now they want to beef with you, and now they looking at you a certain type of way. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. I should be able to tell you when something is not me, like something is going on with your peoples or with you. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to tell you that.
And if you can't take it, then listen, baby. it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
But let's be honest, it's different when you telling somebody about their kid.
It's different because you know why? It's
They be
different.
embarrassed.
It's
Nah,
not,
nah,
I used to be a basketball coach. I used to coach.
So you already know.
I used to coach a girls team, and I had spoke to one of my girls' moms about, you know, like I seen a drastic like behavior. Like she wasn't participating in drills. She wasn't coming to practice. Like she'll come to practice, but she wouldn't participate in any of the drills. And I told her mother about it. I see a drastic change in your daughter. Like is everything okay? Like, you know, and she sent me a long paragraph about how dare I question her parenthood, how dare this, how that. I was just saying, like, you know, like I'm trying to get her to
You
engage.
concerned.
Right. As a person, I'm trying to concern. I'm concerned because just like she's not the same. When she first started, she was participating in everything.
It don't got nothing to do with you,
She was
sis.
laughing. She was engaged and everything. But once I seen a drastic change in her, I tried to, hey,
Must have been some personal
right,
shit
right. So
going
what's
on.
going on? And you attacked me. So once you attacked me, it was just like maybe I should just keep my mouth closed. And a lot of times when you question certain shit, a lot of people don't know how to take it.
Oh, well.
They get so defensive, and now they don't like you, and now they looking at you like, damn, like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh well, listen. It's gonna be that then.
That's a fact.
Because I gotta defend mine. Now, when I come to you about your son, because he want to be hitting on little girls and shit, right? Or your daughters, they want to be bullies and all of that. And then when my kids, because I got 2 older daughters, get with your kids, really get with your kids, you're going to be trying to call me. Or you're going to be trying to press charges on me. You're going to be trying to do all of that. But what can I do? I got to defend mine. So I'm trying to talk to you because we adults and we could handle the
That's
situation.
the first step.
That's really what I would like to talk about.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I feel like our kids, they need guidance.
Yeah,
and y'all
that's
parents need to get it together.
But I think these parents today, they try so hard to be these
Alright,
kids'
hold
friends.
on,
Go ahead.
real quick. Let's just say this for instance, right? What if the parent is on their kid? Like how you, like what you telling them, like, yo, this and that. They own, but their kid is just a follower. They doing what the fuck they want. Then what? Like,
That's a thing. That's a thing
happens.
too.
That definitely
yeah, but
happens.
you talk to the parent. The parent like, I don't like. What would you do from there? Like, cause the kid is just doing what the fuck they want to do.
But I feel like it start way before now, bro. Way before they teens. Way before they get out of
Right on.
control. It start when they
Crack it.
younger, bro. Like it start.
Well, you know what? You can't really control what your kid do outside.
I agree.
When you
I
inside, you can't really control what they do outside.
You can't. You kind of
You
can.
can hope for the best.
You can't, but nigga, who we going to
How
when
you
they
raise,
kid when the
no,
kid
but
do something?
how
Just
you
bam.
raise them from the gate, bro, is
I
gonna
think that has a
prevent
lot to do with it.
a
How
lot
you raise
of
with them. How you
yeah,
raise
like
them.
not for nothing. Like it ain't all about keeping your kids, because you got people that grow up in the like just not in the hood, and then they want to be in the hood. You get what I'm saying? They want to be in the hood. They want to get gripped soon as but they don't come from that background. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also, if you're teaching your child why you shouldn't be doing all of that type of shit, that's gonna go longer than keeping them out the hood. Cause you got kids that live in the hood that don't want nothing to do with that. Your kids, look at your kids.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Look at who their father is. Look at where you came from. But your kids don't know that. You get what I'm saying? So it don't matter. I just feel like it's what you really sit down and talk to them and
I
teach
think
them.
a lot of that has to do like with your upbringing, like how your mother or your father, like how they raise you. Because a lot of these mothers, bro, and I'm be honest with you, bro, I feel like they try to be their kids' friends.
You should.
Instead-
I'm not kidding.
I understand
friends,
Your
that,
mother be a
but
kid's
instead of being a parent, you condoning everything they're doing.
though. Yeah.
So that brings a confusion. If you my friend, you condone everything I'm doing instead of being my parent and telling me no, bro, that's wrong.
You gotta balance it.
Right, it's a balance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't be your kid's friend.
Hell no.
These
Gotta
kids,
be your kid's
you
friend.
have to be
Yeah.
because your friend, your kids will be doing
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other shit. But all I'm saying is, bro, it's a balance. You can't just go one way and forget about the rest. You can't do
Alright,
that.
so on that note, the way these kids is now, the way this generation is now, who
Followers.
like nah, fuck that nigga. We was followers too.
Yeah.
But who? How do we basically like fix that, and who's responsible for that? Is
We
that
need
us?
Us,
It's
hell
us.
yeah.
It's
It's
right.
us. Cause you know why it's us? Cause we didn't talk to him. You know why we ain't talking to him? We rather sit there and judge him.
Nah.
We
It ain't
rather
that
sit there.
either.
You don't think we
ain't
rather sit
judging.
there?
Hold up.
Nah,
No.
I'm gonna tell you why I
Because
said
we sit there and
followers.
say,
I say followers because no matter what we teach them,
they gonna do what they want.
They got
a
different
lot of they easily influenced by the music.
Not only the music, but what's going on
Everybody
around
want
them.
to be like this person.
Don't nothing be going on around
Everybody
these
wanna
kids.
be like
They
this
watching
person.
niggas that's in Chicago, in the city, that's really in the trenches, that's really like
That's what they
that.
want to be.
These like ain't nothing going on. These little boys want to be jungle junkies and that. Nobody's
They don't wanna
niggas
be
in the, like
lawyers and doctors and, you know,
nobody's around in the hood. Nobody's putting
They
y'all
wanna
on.
be
Nobody's telling y'all
gangster
y'all
rappers,
jungle
bro.
junkie
I
and
understand.
downtown.
That's
Y'all
what
just
they
want to be
want,
that.
bro.
But how many of these kids, y'all, honestly, how many of these kids like getting real love though?
That's what it comes.
How many of these
back
kids
to.
like, yo, I love you, give me a hug? How many of these little
That's
boys
why I
like?
try to show the kids love when
That's
I
what
see
I'm
them.
saying. Like, how many of these kids? We can't
It all
only say
ties
the
in.
kids. We have to take accountability for ourselves, because just like a lot of these kids, we might be from the outside looking in. A lot of these kids is not getting love at home.
Yeah, nah, you gotta understand that when you dealing with them, though.
Right. You
Yeah,
have to
nah, you
understand.
gotta understand that.
You
We
know what I'm
know
saying?
that.
So they not getting no love at home, and you expecting them to go to school and be good? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. All it takes is that one person like, yo, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want,
We love
I want
our
what's
kids,
best.
though.
I want what's
You
best.
talking to people,
Ours.
niggas that's really love
Ours.
our kids, really fuck with
I'm
our kids. We
talking
fuck with our
honestly.
kids.
I'm talking to the
Everybody.
audience right now. I'm talking about
Love
like,
y'all kids. I preach
yeah.
that shit so much.
you know what I'm saying?
Get with y'all kids. Love y'all
Get
y'all
with your
kids.
kids.
Fuck with
Love
y'all
your
kids.
kids. I understand.
Check
Listen,
on
I have a
your
bunch of kids, so kids
Yes.
Everything your kid do is a reflection of you.
of you.
Nah, not really, cause they got their own.
Well, not
they got their
everything,
own- yeah, they got
but
their own little
not
shit.
every
going on.
single
Not everything.
But yeah, how they acting? Yeah.
Not everything.
Alright,
My kids not
alright,
getting back.
I got a question. I got a question. Do y'all think that these parents want to be their kids' friends because they want to feel younger than what they are?
Nah.
It's a comfortable place.
It's a
comfortable
What you
comfortability.
space.
feel like?
It's a comfortability,
It's
honestly,
a
like she said.
I don't gotta do too much.
You, all right, go do what you want to do. Just get back here. Like, no, it's not like.
Nah, but see, we got so much on our plates, especially for single mothers, bro. I'm blessed to be able to be with my kids and fuck with my kids how I fuck with my kids, bro. I've been like that since I've had them. I've always been in a position to really fuck with them. But it's people out here, single mothers out here, that don't have the time. They're at work, bro. They at work. They trying to, so it's us in the community. We gotta be the ones that, when you see these kids, make sure that they doing good. Make sure if you around, you get what I'm saying, show them love.
I do that.
Look out for them.
I definitely do that, and I don't broadcast nothing I do. But I be seeing little boys, you know what I'm saying, the store, corner store, whatever, they don't got enough money, I give it to them.
Yeah, as you
Or
should.
if I see them out there, they need a haircut, I give them money.
You know what I do?
That's what I do.
You know
But
what I do?
it takes more than just me. It takes more than
Hey, I'm laughing.
just
As a
me, bro.
collective,
We
Why
gotta
y'all
do it
laughing?
together as brothers.
You know what I do?
What?
I just tell them niggas straight up. In the future, nigga, this shit either gonna hurt you or it's gonna help you. I tell them straight up, like nigga, Mama Wana, for example. Like she just said, nigga, she seen me young, I seen her young. I'm fucking happy as hell the fucking woman she came out to be. You know what I mean? She would have slapped somebody if you know what I mean? If somebody said the wrong thing or some shit. She still might slap you say the wrong
It's
thing,
called
but
growth.
yeah, it's growth. That's why I tell these little niggas like, nigga, what you doing now is either gonna hurt you or it's even gonna help you. But something's gonna come behind it, motherfucker.
Yep.
All this little wild and shit you doing, nigga, is gonna hurt you or it's gonna help you.
I feel like
It's
we
just
need to
careless.
be.
Yeah, you gonna be
As
nigga,
older niggas, bro,
the
though,
decision
you
gonna
gotta
come.
understand,
The
like,
decision gonna come.
we made stupid
They
choices
think like
too
it's
when
not-
we were their
like
age,
it's not
right?
reality
We made
or something.
stupid decisions.
Yeah, that's why I
too.
said it's gonna hurt you.
We did dumb shit. But you gotta
You learn
realize,
from it or you gonna
when,
be behind bars.
but when older niggas was telling us shit, did we listen?
It was the
Yeah.
same way.
Yeah.
I'll listen.
Huh?
I'll
Yeah.
listen.
Not everybody. You
We
one
was
person,
raised
bro.
different
Yeah.
though.
We
I
was
can't
raised
com-
kinda different.
I can't even compare
We-
my,
It
how I
depends
was.
on how they
It's
say
tough.
it, and it depends
Yeah,
on
how
who
they
it
say
came
it.
It's tough
who
because
it
our
came
sen-
from,
we
bro.
ain't have social
How
media.
they said
We
it and
have
who it
what?
came from play a major
How
part.
they said it and
And who it came from. Play a
I don't know.
major part.
I just feel like I wasn't subject to a lot of the shit that other
We was
people
raised
were
different
subject
because
to.
I tell you what,
we
And I
had
could tell the
discipline.
it's a
difference
lot
in
of
niggas.
less.
Our childhood,
OGs,
everybody in their childhood,
bro.
we
Those
had
more OGs
discipline.
back then. It's,
Nah,
these
we,
OGs nowadays, they still want to be young, bro.
They want to.
That's a
They
niggas
helping
be 45, 42, still living their child. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with a fucking 18-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bro, there's no growth in a lot of these dudes, and you expecting these kids to look up to you? They're not gonna look up to you.
They
They gonna-
do be looking up to niggas, goofy ass niggas. That be the problem.
That's the thing. They do look up to goofy ass niggas. So what they gonna do? They gonna grow up and get beat
Yes.
goofy ass niggas too.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
And
Listen.
that's what's
Nigga,
going
listen,
on.
like I just said, it's either gonna help them or it's gonna hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, nigga, a decision is gonna come.
Honestly,
Well,
I
you're
think-
gonna be like, I don't want to do
I
this
think
no
what we
more,
should do-
or you done.
I think what you should do, though, man.
What I should do?
Yeah, what you should do. Honestly, I think what you should do. Bring a young nigga on here.
I am. I'm bringing young girls and young niggas on here.
Bring a young nigga on here, so we can get,
That's coming.
Yeah, that's coming.
so we can get their point of view.
Yeah,
These are all of our point of view.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
That's
older niggas, we've been there, done that, did this, did that. Bring a young nigga on here. Bring a young female on here.
They coming.
So we can see where their minds at.
Who's already-
Because maybe as older people, sometimes we don't think like that.
Check that
Of
episode.
course not. But
Like-
at the
Check the
same
episode
time,
that's out now. It's two young ladies on there speaking.
Okay.
at the same time, though, these kids really don't even have a mind of their own because they're heavily influenced, bro.
Indeed.
So they not even coming from like I don't know too many kids that are coming from an intellectual point. Like they just doing what they see and think like, which I feel like we all
Followers.
I feel like we
That's what
all
I
kind of
said.
do that, and that's why the company you keep is important. But I just feel like these kids, like this YouTube shit, this TikTok shit.
Social media, that's what it is. Every little girl that's in high school, middle school, what I see on, they all in the hallways doing TikToks and doing all this shit. Everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? They only doing
That's because
what
they got
see.
it. We would have been doing it too if we had it.
Exactly.
But
We would have been doing it too if we had it.
we did. What we did.
We just didn't have it, but if we had it, nigga, in high school and shit, we'd have been doing
I
it.
know, but
I
see,
agree.
it's still
It's just-
it's a problem though.
Yeah,
It's a
it
big-
is a problem.
It's an
major
issue.
problem.
Social. It's an issue. It's a
You
definite
know
issue.
what? It's the camera, bro. Everybody want to be a star.
Took your
In
shit.
this generation.
He's right.
Everybody want to go viral.
Everybody want to
Everybody want to be a star.
Listen.
Everybody want to go viral.
Listen, look at it this way.
true.
Look how many people are going viral and getting rich off of fucking TikTok and shit.
So everybody.
Remember that bitch
They
that
just
remember
say
that
so.
period period
And
period
they're not saying nothing.
You know how much money she made off of just saying that?
Total waste.
So what do you think the kids are looking at?
Total waste.
What do you think the kids today are looking at? They looking at any way that they can go viral.